So the last part of thermochemistry would be the enthalpies of reaction, the standard enthalpy of the reaction. We'll also talk about the standard heats or the enthalpy of formation. No? So this is still part of the thermochemistry module in chemistry for engineers. So we would like to define what enthalpy of reaction is and enthalpy of or standard heat of formation and how they are related. No? So we will be using the standard heats of formation to calculate the reaction enthalpies or enthalpy of reaction and vice versa and solve problems involving this. So when we see the delta H Rxn, that is your standard enthalpy of your reaction. Okay, so the not sign, okay, tells us that it's standard. Okay, so and then the standard enthalpy change or standard heat of formation, here the second bullet, standard enthalpy change when 1 mole of substance is formed. So the unit for the standard enthalpy of reaction or standard heat of reaction would be in kilojoules. The standard heat of formation will be in kilojoule per mole because it pertains to the amount of energy or enthalpy change when 1 mole of a substance is formed. That's why it's called the standard enthalpy of formation. And how they are related is using this formula. The standard heat of reaction, standard enthalpy of reaction is equal to the summation of the product of your M pertaining to the number of moles multiplied by the standard enthalpy or standard heat of formation for the products, and then subtracted to the summation of the number of moles of your reactants multiplied by the standard heat of formation or standard enthalpy. So as you notice, you use standard enthalpy, standard heat, you just use it interchangeably. So if let's say we have an equation, you have A moles of A plus B moles of B gives us C moles of C plus D moles of D. So to solve for the standard heat or enthalpy of reaction, so we just multiply, we just get the summation first, no? So A times the standard heat of formation of your species A or your compound or element A plus the number of moles of B. So we multiply with the standard heat of formation of B. So we add that since it's summation, then subtract to the number of moles of C multiplied by the standard heat of formation of C plus the standard heat of formation of D. Then we solve for the standard heat of reaction or standard enthalpy of the reaction. So what are the standard heat of formation values? So we have, this is just a handful of the standard heat of formation. Take note of the unit, it's in kilojoules per mole. No? So for example, remember your enthalpy, your change or your delta H or change in enthalpy, when it's positive, it's endothermic. When it's negative, it's exothermic. So meaning, for example, to form, for example, your sodium chloride, no, it requires to release negative, it requires to release 411.1 kilojoules for every 1 mole of your sodium chloride produced, and so on. Okay, so we'll use the following values in solving for the standard enthalpy of reaction using this formula. Okay, and then don't forget, before using the coefficients or the number of moles, it should be a balanced reaction. Okay, so let's start with the first example. So calculate the standard enthalpy of reaction for CH4 methane gas plus 2 moles of oxygen gas, which gives us 1 mole or produces 1 mole of carbon dioxide and 2 moles of water. If you take a look, it's balanced naman. Oxygen, this is 4, 2 plus 2, H is 4, okay, so it's balanced. So we go back to the values of your standard heat of formation or standard enthalpy of formation, and then we just get what we need. So it's highlighted already, so we have the values on top. So since we have the balance equation, we have the standard heat of formations ready, we can solve for the enthalpy, standard enthalpy of the reaction for the combustion of methane. Okay, so we start with the products first. So I think okay, so I did react, this is your reactants, okay, and this is your products. Okay, so we did it the other way. Okay, sige. So this should be your C. Okay, sige, let's I just noticed that I used we interchange the products and the reactants. Sige, wait, sa update that part. Okay, sorry about that. So it should be C, the coefficient, kasi this is the products, the standard heat of formation of the product. So D, standard heat of formation of D, subtracted by the reactants. Okay, so A, and this is A, standard heat of formation, B, okay, that's the correct formula. Okay, so we'll use that, we'll use this formula in this example. Okay, so we start with the products. We have carbon dioxide, CO, and then what's the coefficient? There's 1 there. So we have 1 mole times CO2. So we have negative 393.5. This is in kilojoule per mole. This is in mole. So that will cancel out. Plus 2 moles of water. And then you have 285.8 kilojoule per mole. So that will cancel out. Subtracted by, just put it on the second line, the reactants. So you have 1 here as your coefficient. So 1 mole times CH4 methane, that's our negative 74.9 kilojoule per mole. Moles will cancel out. And this is a summation of the products. So times 2 moles. Remember, O2 is it if our element is in its standard state, such as oxygen, it's a diatomic molecule or element, so it's in O2, so the standard heat of formation is 0. Okay, that will always be the case if we go back to the table, no? So carbon in graphite form in solid form is 0, calcium in solid form is 0. So for all of those elements in their natural or standard state, the heat of formation is 0. Okay, so this will be 0 kilojoule per mole. Cancel the mole. Technically, this will just be 0. So we solve for the standard heat of formation, standard heat of reaction, or enthalpy of the reaction. Solving for this, $393.5 plus 2 times negative 285.8. Got negative 965.1 kilojoules minus negative 74.9 kasi it's just multiply to 1. So subtracting negative 74.9, the answer would be negative 890.2 kilojoules. That's a standard enthalpy of the reaction for the combustion of methane. Okay? You can pause here to look at the solution. All right. We go to the next example. We have the standard heat of reaction for the combustion of C2H6. So you have ethane. So you would need the values for our standard heat of formation for each, so we can solve for the enthalpy of the reaction for this combustion reaction. So we start with standard heat of reaction. So we start with the products. So you get the coefficient 2 moles of CO2. So we just use the same values, 393.5 kilojoules per mole plus 3 moles of water. Sorry, the standard heat of formation of water is negative 285.8 kilojoule per mole. Cancel for the mole minus the reactants. So we have 1 mole of C2H6, so that's negative 84.68 kilojoule per mole. Cancel moles. Then add, since summation, for oxygen, 7.5 moles, 7/2 moles. Then it's just 0 kilojoule per mole. So this will just be zeroed out. We can get the standard enthalpy of the reaction for the combustion of ethane as get the answer as negative 1,559.72 kilojoules. Okay, that will be the enthalpy of the reaction for ethane. For the following or the next two problems, you would like to get the standard heat of formation given your standard or enthalpy of the reaction for the overall process. So for this example, we have the production of ammonia from nitrogen gas plus 3 moles of hydrogen gas gives us 2 moles of ammonia gas. Okay. So we start with setting of the equation, the same equation, okay, or the standard or reaction, enthalpy of the reaction of ammonia. Okay, so we would like to write down standard heat reaction, enthalpy of the reaction. Then we have products minus reactants, so we have 2 moles. Sorry, let's get the standard heat of formation of the other two. So we have hydrogen is 0, nitrogen is also 0 because they are in their standard state or in their natural state as a diatomic element. So when we set up the equation, it will just be standard heat of reaction and then summation of moles and the standard heat of formation of the products minus 0, because for the reactants it will be just, or the standard heat of formation are 0, so everything will just be 0. So whatever the summation, whatever would be the summation of the number of moles multiplied by the standard heat of formation of the products will be equal to the standard heat of reaction for the whole process. So this is negative 92.2 kilojoules. Should just be kilojoules. Alright, and then you have the products will just be 2 moles. And then your standard heat of formation. Your standard heat of formation should be the one in kilojoule per mole. Alright, so we divide both sides by 2. We get that the standard heat of formation of NH3 or ammonia would be negative 92.2 divided by 2. That will be negative 46.1 kilojoules per mole. So that will be the standard enthalpy of formation for ammonia. Okay, fourth problem, you have we're getting the standard heat of formation for this is ethene or acetylene. Okay, C2H2. Okay, so this is a hydrocarbon with the triple bond between the two carbons. Okay, so we would like to get the standard heat of formation for acetylene. Okay, given the standard heat of formation of the other species or the other elements or compounds involved in the reaction, and the standard heat of reaction, which is negative 2,600 kilojoules. So we set up the equation: standard heat of reaction, summation of the moles and the standard heat of formation of the products minus a summation of the number of moles times the standard heat of formation of the reactants. So we substitute the standard heat of the standard enthalpy of reaction, negative 2,600 kilojoules. Your products would be 4 moles of carbon dioxide CO2, which has the negative 393.5 kilojoules per mole. And then we add we have 2 moles. That's the first product. The second product is 2 moles. Then you have water, negative 285.8 kilojoule per mole. Cancel the number of moles, and then we subtract the one in the reactant. So we have 2 moles of what is being asked, the standard heat of formation of C2H2. So we'll use that as that will be our required, that will be solved later, plus 5 moles of oxygen. It's at 0, no? Moles. Cancel si mole. Then we'll have everything this is 0. So when we try to put our required on one side, we just transpose it to the other side, and then it will become 2 moles of your standard heat of formation. Then it will just be the one inside the braces, 4 times negative 393.5 plus 2 times negative 285.8. So that's a total of negative 2145.6. Then the negative 2,600 will be added instead since it's transposed. Then we divide both sides by 2. So your standard heat of formation for C2H2 would be equal to 454.4 kilojoules per mole. I think we haven't divided by 2 yet. This is still divided by 2. So it's So it's 227.2 kilojoules per mole. This is still per 2 moles. Okay? Okay. And then, for you to try, pause the video at this point and try to solve this yourself. I give you time to solve, and you will solve it after. And check your answer. Check your answer. Your answer should be negative 3,267.4 kilojoules. If you have questions, leave your questions in the comment section. We'll try to answer them one by one. Thank you, and see you on the next video.